Hi everybody, welcome back. We're in the office now, so I don't know when you'll see this. I don't know as the editing process goes exactly what we'll have where, but I just wanted to share with you what's happening and why. So what's going on is the office, because it is the sort of the final space for us to start as far as furniture is concerned and moving all the things, it has become like the landing zone for the miscellaneous items that we haven't taken care of yet. Are you okay?
Yeah,
what?
I'm fine. Just something off of TikTok.
Okay, okay.
You said this is the final number anyway. Final brain cell.
Anyway, so what we're doing today is we're gonna get the couch out. We don't have any of the furniture for the office, like the new storage system. We're not gonna be pulling up the carpet probably till we come back from Texas. But the initial today is to get the couch out and put it into the bedroom. What I have on here really quick, and I can tilt you down and show you, is, well, maybe I can't because apparently I have trouble, is this, basically it's a hip hugger kind of laundry basket, like a regular short laundry basket that has all of my fabrics that's like from the Dollar Tree and stuff in it, and some Walmart ones. Basically things that you would use in a way that you not normally do use it, like these plastic bags that look like American flag and that look like buffalo check and just miscellaneous kind of things. Stuff has been stuck on top for the last couple of months just randomly, so we're gonna go through it, figure out what needs to go where. Next to it I have a basket with all of my burlap ribbon in it, and on top of it is all of my mesh ribbon right now. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tilt you over and I'm gonna basically show you guys what we're doing, and then hopefully it won't be too long. So, okay, bye. So the first thing that seems randomly out of place is that we are going to get rid of some of the stuff in the bottom of this closet. And primarily we're doing that because there's some stuff on the couch that is eventually going to go into the bottom of this closet. So we're basically getting this box of tools that was left over when Jimmy moved his tools into the office. Basically, it's a short sort of 10-gallon Rubbermaid tote that has extension cords in it and surge protectors and extra things like that. And then there's a couple of like bags, random bags of tools left behind. So what we're going to do is we're going to just move them out of the way. I have to reorganize them because when we went to go get some hooks and stuff, the whole thing fell apart and I just have to fix them up. We were also looking for the wire clips. So I think I mentioned in a previous video or two that we don't have electricity on the wall where we moved our TV in our bedroom. So we have gotten a 25-foot surge protector that we're going to wire around the door. Now originally we were looking for just wire clips, which are just these U-shaped nails or these little plastic things that hold the wire down that have like nails on both sides. There's a lot of different varieties of them. But what we're actually going to do is we bought something on Amazon, and I'll share it with you guys. It's basically looks like a piece of trim that actually nests the wire in it. So when we put that up in the future, Jim will share it with you. I promise. So we have like I think if you guys have been around long enough, you've seen our closet makeover video. At that time, I was concerned about building the closet on the carpet because we knew eventually we were going to pull the carpet up in this room. But Jimmy said, don't worry about it. We'll be able to adjust it when we do that. So hopefully he's right, and hopefully we will be able to adjust the shelves in the closet when we go to take the carpet out. And hopefully we can get the carpet out cleanly because we do want to lay a different floor down as well. Now, starting on the couch, we have some things like when I did some spring florals and when I did the CF awareness wreath, we never put those purple flowers away. So just a couple items we actually had to clean up, and then some new things that we bought that had to find their new home. And then we're just going to move the big baskets. The reason that I wanted to clean the closet out now, besides the wire clips and getting this stuff in there, because I kind of feel like there's an order of operations. we needed to put the things in the bottom of the closet so we could close the door, so we could put this laundry basket of fabric in front of the door. So it's just like that. To me, is just like order of operations. You can't you can't move the basket before you actually put the stuff in the closet and close the door, if that makes any sense to you. So think about those kinds of things before you get to going moving things, moving big things around, because you don't want to have to move them twice, especially if they're heavy. So now that we have that all cleared up, we're going to straighten this out. I have some mesh. When I just redid some ribbon boxes and Easter boxes, I have mesh, and I really wanted to keep all my mesh together when I get my new storage system. I want to just keep all the mesh together. So I originally always had the mesh with its holiday kind of thing. But I do have so much more of it now that I want to put it all together. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just wrangling it and trying to organize it into a Dollar Tree basket. Because like I mentioned earlier, we don't have the storage system yet. Plus any place to put it. So that's another thing. Now, I have this basket of ribbon. My ribbon used to be in one of those storage bin boxes, but I kind of felt like it really needed to be out more. So I have this really nice basket that I've had for years and years. It is like a dark wicker with a cotton, like a natural cotton duct lining. And I have the little Dollar Tree baskets in there organizing the different types of ribbon together, which is also very, very helpful. So you can definitely put a basket inside your basket to sub-organize your categories. Okay? There you go, pretty. And now to move the basket of ribbon over, and Jim's like, well, I need to put this here so I can put the fabric there. And I was like, whatever you need to do, Jim, whatever you need to do. And then on the fabric basket, the laundry basket of fabric, I have two oval sort of plastic bins. The Dollar Tree sells smaller versions of the oval bins that I have. I used to actually have them on top, but then I found ones that were almost twice as big at the 99-cent only store in Texas for $1.99 each. And because of the limited area that I have. So I upgraded to bigger baskets. So basically there's a basket full of organized fabric, and then there's two baskets on top that have the fleece in them pretty much. Now for some random strange reason, all of this felt was out, and I can't remember why I had it out. And just can we put it away? Why is all this felt out here? I can't remember. I honestly couldn't. There are a couple of things that I still, in my thought process of my design, I still don't have an idea of where I want to put certain things. I know that once I get the space cleared out and I get the floor laid down and the furniture put back in, it will be much easier for me to start to think of where will this go, where can that go, where can that go. But for right now, I just wanted to tell you that even the best laid plans can change. Even the most thought out process doesn't always work. So you sometimes do design on the fly, works really well too. So I actually did that this morning. Jim and I were headed out. We were talking about what we're going to do, and I just had a spark that clicked in my face or my head, and I said, wait, why don't we just do it like this? And we both agreed it was a really good idea. And I don't remember what it was, so I'm not trying to be elusive because, old lady brains. But but I just wanted to tell you, so, even when you think you have a plan for something, you can always just think about other ways, alternative ways, and then think about you could possibly have a better way to do it, or an easier way, or a less expensive way, or an easier way, obviously. Yeah, that's probably the most important for us these days. So we're just going to move over, like I mentioned, the Dollar Tree fleece and some Walmart fleece are what's wrapped up in one of these oval buckets. And the other one kind of has the Dollar Tree's rugs, those cotton bath rugs that we do different DIYs with from time to time. So that's what the other one has. Just random, the rugs and canvas bags and that kind of stuff. Now that was a really good plan to put all those 12 flowers, but the adhesive was so old that it didn't stick onto the side of the cabinet. So we talked about possibly hanging it on the wall, but for right now, again, just like with other things, we're not sure where they're going to go. we're going to leave it and see if we maybe have a better place to put it when we get the room rearranged, okay? Now, there's some just random things. The Dollar Tree does sell dish bins. I don't know if you just saw that dish bin, but the Dollar Tree sells dish bins, but I got that dish bin at the Dollar General for $2, and it was so much bigger and so much nicer. And it's really good to hold different projects. So if you're like, need to gather things for a project, or you need to work in a different room, it's just a really nice, great, cheap, inexpensive bin that's a good, nice size to carry all your stuff to your destination of project. Okay? So now I think I mentioned earlier that this is a we call it Click Clack sofa because I feel like that was the name brand was first sold under. But this is basically a convertible sofa. It lays down into like almost a full-size bed. It's a little shorter than a full-size bed, but width-wise, it's pretty comparable in size. And what we do is we have a foam memory topper that we usually keep rolled up behind the couch that we lay on it for guests just so they're not feeling the indents of the couch as much. And then we put sheets on it. So what Jim's pulling out from underneath the couch right now is not only our Christmas gift boxes, but the 2 bags of linens that we have. And I think you guys will see me organize that in a future video as well, because I bought under the storage bins that are much bigger and much nicer for our room, and we're going to go ahead and transfer all of the tertiary guest room bed linens to that, and keep that under the bed for if any, you know, I feel terrible that I keep saying this, but I just like, you know, if we ever have to house flooding victims, it's really the way I want to say it. I mean, I don't wish flooding on anybody, obviously you guys know, but it's just what keeps popping into my head, okay? Maybe because I was hoping that maybe somebody had a place for me like that. My brother did. Upstairs from where I live, he had a place for me to stay on the weekends when I was there to clean. So that was really nice to have that extra space. It was cold in that house and dark because of electricity, but it was definitely nice to be that close to home. Okay, so now that it's pretty much all cleaned up, it's just a matter of how do we want to do this. My suggestion to Jim, and he agreed, was we'll stand it up on its end, and we'll open it like flat, like a couch, like a bed, excuse me. And it might be easier to just slide it out, just like it's a giant mattress. If you guys are interested, we got this when we first moved into the house in 2013 at Walmart, and it was only about $179 for a couch / guest room bed. And I thought that was extremely reasonable at the time. Both armrests have cup holders in them. It is sort of like a vinyl leatherette sort of situation. The legs are super sturdy. The bed is super sturdy. We've sat on it. We've stored stuff on it. People have slept on it. Kids have slept on it. It's really been we got our money's worth. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So as I said, it's just a little bit difficult to stand up because the actual back has sort of a ratcheting system. If you can imagine those lounges, those chase lounges that are at the poolside, how when you pick them up, they click, 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 and then you have to pick them all the way up to open. That's kind of what the couch does. So if we're not careful, it just kept clicking open just a little bit. So Jim's working on that, and then he's going to get it situated, and then I'm going to help him slide it out. Now, even though I'm having a lot of knee issues, it's easier for me to move furniture because I just need something to support me while I'm moving. And because we're moving actual furniture, I can use the furniture to support me while we move it. As long as Jim and I work together and he doesn't walk too fast or pull, I'm okay. If he just leaves it up to me to just say push, 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 then it works really well, and I can help him and just make his job a lot easier. Okay? Now, I will tell you this has a lot of crumbs on it, but we're going to hit it with the Dyson in a little bit. The Dyson we have has the sort of the mini fabric beater brush on it, which will help get a lot of the debris off the couch, okay? So now it's time to put down the blanket, as we always try to do. It protects the furniture, it protects the floor, and it helps things move very, very easily. Again, this isn't very heavy, but it is that nice fabric leatherette. We didn't want to scuff it. We didn't want to scuff it or rip it accidentally on like a nail sticking out of the threshold or anything. So we wanted to basically put it on the blanket. We'll have Jimmy pull to get it over the thresholds, and I will push as I can, as you can see. So the thing that will replace the couch in here is a QB system, not unlike the one that I currently have. It's just a little shorter. But I actually have the wingback chair from the guest room. It feels a little crowded in there now. So I was actually contemplating putting it in here. So maybe Jim can come and sit with me from time to time, or Lisa or Emily, when they're visiting, can come sit in the office with me and just like brainstorm or collaborate or just hang out while I work. All of those things would be lots of fun. So now, if you guys have been watching this whole process, you know that we have a queen size bed on this platform temporarily until we get our new mattress, and our couch was supposed to sit at the end of it. We used to have 2 leather trunks, but we wanted to bring Jimmy's gaming systems into the bedroom. So a couple of reasons: so we won't disturb Mom as much, as well as so we can spend more time together, even if it's just me playing on my phone in the same room as him playing on his games. We'll at least be together, and it just help build our relationship that much more. Now, the couch currently is a little low for me with my knee, a little difficult to get off, so I just folded up one of our quilts and sat on it. We also have these really cute pillows. I can't wait to do the finishing touches in this room. We still have a little ways to go, a little bit of decorating, a little bit of setup of a few items, and then just like finishing touches. And then we get to hang the art on the walls and that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of excited for it. So can't wait to share it with you. Can't wait to bring you guys along. Now, as far as the window bench is concerned, that's going to be like seating, and it's going to be just like pretty pillows for people. Jimmy could sit down and read his books, or just hang out, open the window, get some sunshine, look out at the tree, whatever he wants to do. So he was nice enough to bring me the Dyson, as I mentioned, with this fabric roller. It's sort of like a mini brush that actually has power, so that does kick up and pick up a lot of dust and debris. Now, what it mostly is, believe it or not, is glitter, which is weird because I never use glitter. I always scrape glitter off of things, but can't scrape it off of things and have it just go nowhere. What we needed to do, and we'll actually do it after, but we won't show you on camera, is we need to open this up like a bed so we can make sure we can get everything in the crevices. I also had Jimmy bring me the magic eraser because there was a couple of spots that actually looked like paint. But it actually could be that I spilt something on the leather that made the black go away, which is okay because they do have plenty of leather touch-up kits for vinyl and leather that they sell in the stores. Or you could just take a black Sharpie to it. The only thing I don't like about the black Sharpie is it's shiny, and then that makes it look fake. And the last thing is Jimmy's going to show you how you open it to a sofa. It's really to a bed. It's really, really quite easy. Sorry for the camera moving so much. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you for following us on another leg of this journey. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up if you like it, and share it with friends and family. Anybody you know might be looking for a little bit of inspiration. And as always, you guys take care. God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye.